What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Trey Sense here. Got a cologne review for you today. Discussion, topic, and I hope this turns out to be a good one. Okay. This discussion, if you didn't know from the description, is on Creed AVentus and the 3 colognes that I have in my collection that are very similar to this. Now, let's get this out of the way. I think Creed AVentus is one of the best smelling fragrances on the market. I think it does well in any occasion. You can dress it up and wear it to something special, or you can dress it down. It's playful, but at the same time, it's very mature and business oriented. You got the fruit in it that lends it to the summertime. You've got the musk and the currant in it that lends it to the winter time and the nighttime. It's just a perfect fragrance, in my opinion. Now, here's where the elephant in the room comes in: the price of it. It is just ridiculously priced. Ridiculously priced. I wouldn't have it if my wife hadn't bought it for me. That's what happens when you get a good wife. She surprised me with it. I wear it only on special occasions. It is my special occasion cologne. In fact, when I'm dead and gone, that bottle will probably still be floating around here somewhere. That's just the truth, because I just don't wear it. I pull it out for special occasions. I do like the scent of it, which leads me to the 3 fragrances that I have that I do wear in everyday use that are extremely, extremely affordable. And they are London by English Laundry, Bergamot and Musk by Cremo, and Insurrection Pure 2 by Rayon Tradition. Now, all 4 of these fragrances are very, very similar. This one, of course, separates itself by smell, but it's not so far ahead of them in smell, but it is in performance. This stuff projects 3-4 hours and lasts hours on your skin, and I spray my clothes, so this stuff stays on your clothes for weeks, a week or 2. I've actually worn this and went back and picked up a shirt that I had sprayed that on, and you could easily, yeah, that's Creed AVentus. Now, these 3 don't do that, but they do give you a good solid 1.5 to 2 hours of projection and a good 4 to 6 hours of longevity. Honestly, this is the best performer out of the 3. Out of the English Laundry, the Cremo, and the Insurrection. This is the best performer out of them. This gives you about 2.5 hours of projection and about 5 to 6 hours of longevity. I sprayed all 3 of them on this morning. I did not waste a spray of this, though. I know what this smells like. I'm not going to waste a spray. It's too expensive. Now, these 3 I did spray on, and they did perform close to each other. I have to say this one faded first, and this is the English Laundry London. English Laundry London. It did fade first, but honestly, it is, for the price that you pay for it, I think it's worth the buy. You can get the 3.4 ounce bottle of this for $14. I got this in a gift set, so I got the 3.4 ounce a shower gel and this travel right here, which I think I'm gonna pass off to my homeboy, because I need to hook him up on some fragrance. So I think I'm gonna give this to him, but because I have the big bottle, so I really don't need this. It's just taking up space. This one faded first. This one was the second one to fade, and this one lasted the longest. Now, in all honesty, when you take them to the head and smell them, this one smells the closest to AVentus. As a matter of fact, it actually smells stronger, but I haven't sprayed this since December, and you can still smell it on the nozzle just like it was yesterday. So it's a very strong performing cologne. It's just hard to pray that. I think this is the better performer out of the 3. This is a decent performing fragrance, and I actually picked this up last night for $14 at TJ Maxx. I didn't shoot that video because our TJ Maxx, they keep the cologne so crammed. I really don't even have room. It's crazy the way they do men's fragrances. It's just crazy. I don't think they realize how much money they're losing. But this is, I think, the best performer, and I think the closest to it that I have. And then I think this one is a close second, and this one is a close third. They're all really, 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 really close. This one is a little bit smoother when it comes out, but it also, like I said, dies down a little bit quicker and goes through the dry down process. This one is definitely the strongest out of the bunch, and you smell it as soon as you spray it. You spray this bad boy, and it's a blast of pepper, birch, and pineapple off the top, and it smells amazing. I think if you sprayed all 4 of them, I think it would honestly be really hard to pick which one was the real deal and which one wasn't, especially in the beginning. It may be easier to tell later. Now, the AVentus is a very natural smelling cologne. Creed is known for using supposedly the best products. I don't know. That's what they say, but I don't know. But all I know is that the Creed AVentus is very, very smooth, very, very natural smelling. It just smells fresh and juicy. This is probably the closest to that coming out, but again, like I said, it does fleet very, very quickly. You're only going to get about an hour and a half of projection out of this. Maybe an hour and a half of projection, and maybe 3 hours of longevity. You're going to get maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours of longevity out of this one with 4 or 5 hours. I'm sorry, an hour and a half to 2 hours of projection with 4 to 5 hours of longevity. This one, you're going to get a solid 2+ hours of projection with at least 5 to 6 hours of longevity. So this one is the one that I would honestly recommend that you buy. And the reason for that, part of the reason for that is, you can pick it up in stores. You can the English Laundry too. So the Insurrection Pure, the only place I know for you to get that is if you order it offline. And if you're like me, I hate ordering fragrances offline because I hate waiting to get them. But these are 3 very solid imitations of Creed AVentus. And I just wish there was more to say about them, but there's just not. Pineapple, bergamot, vanilla, blackcurrant, musk. And the same thing for this one. And the same thing for this one. They're all 3 very similar. I'll be honest, when I sprayed them on my skin, it was a little difficult to tell which was which if I hadn't remembered where I sprayed them, because they're that close. This one was the easiest to pinpoint because it faded the fastest. These 2 were definitely hard to detect a difference in on skin because they're just very, very similar fragrances. And they all smell good. Price point on this, again, $14 for a 3.4 ounce bottle. I got that in a gift set. Again, $14 for 100 ml. And this one is a little bit more expensive, but it definitely by far has the best presentation, and it's about $21 to $25. If I had to pick one of these, I think I would pick this one. And I have more of a history with this one because I've had this one about 2 years. But honestly, I was probably more impressed with this one. So the Cremo is the one that I would pick, and that is Cremo, Bergamot, and Musk Toilette Concentration. This is London by English Laundry, and this is a perfume concentration. And I'm not sure with this one. I didn't even look. I want to say this is a toilette concentration as well. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Again, if you're looking for an alternative to Creed AVentus, English Laundry London, Cremo, Bergamot, and Musk, and Insurrection Pure 2 are great ways to go. Also, if you're looking for inspiration colognes, there's a YouTuber out of Texas. His name is Fragrance Fanatic. That's the name of his channel. Look him up on YouTube and watch some of his videos. He is one of the best at bringing the inspiration houses to the front. It's like he's got his finger on that pulse. He's a good YouTuber. He's a pretty cool guy. You will definitely learn something, and he will definitely be able to put you in touch and in contact with a lot of inspiration houses so you can keep some of the money in your pocket that we spend on these fragrances. Some of the inspiration houses are a little bit more expensive nowadays, but you're getting great quality cologne because they're honestly taking colognes that companies like Creed charge an arm and a leg for, like Original Santal, which is not a good performer, Virgin Island Water, which is not a good performer, and making them better, charging you less and giving you the opportunity for like $40 or $50 to get a 50 ml bottle that smells very comparable to, you know, some of these higher priced colognes that actually perform better. So that's Fragrance Fanatic. Check out his channel. You know, I think he can give you some good insight and point you in the direction point you in the direction that you need to go if you're looking for some good inexpensive inspiration fragrances. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up one last time. That's English Laundry, Cremo, and Rayon Tradition Insurrection Pure 2. I hope everybody's having a good hump day, a good Wednesday. We almost got this bad boy licked. Getting close to the end of the week. The weekend's coming. Like, share, and subscribe. Hope everybody's having a good day. Until next time, guys, we'll see you. Peace.